The time now, 11 o'clock on this Wednesday night, March 19, 2014 on a Wednesday night. Time now for the Weather Magician PJ with a late night report. Wednesday night, March 19, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our current conditions 11 o'clock in North Massachusetts got a temperature of 36 degrees with overcast skies. Humidity 67%. Wind speed north about 3. Barometer 3.04 inches. Dew point about 26 degrees and visibility 10 miles. Okay, let's take a look at our radar scope. It shows a couple of batches of rain showers in around the Boston area and stretching up in northeastern Massachusetts and stretching it down to between Framingham down for Natick and down for Franklin and down for Sharon Stoughton and a batch of rain showers near Attleboro. And there's a lot of rain showers from central Worcester County down through Springfield and stretching it to much of Connecticut and stretching it down through eastern New York and down through eastern New Jersey and down off the Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia coastline. Here, a couple of batches of rain showers in the east central portions of Pennsylvania around Harrisburg and stretching down for western Maryland, down for West Virginia, and down northwestern portions of Virginia, and some rain showers from eastern portions of Ohio down through western Pennsylvania, down for central and western New York, and down for eastern Ontario, and down to northeastern upstate New York, down for southern Quebec and Montreal. Slate showers of the Berkshires and stretching down for central Worcester County and stretching it down up to southern New Hampshire, while some snow showers in north central Worcester County and stretching up in Vermont, New Hampshire, stretching up in Maine and in eastern Quebec and stretching much of Quebec and down for northern
The days of
New Brunswick and stretching
door and letting your dog out
around the North Ontario and stretching it down for
those days are
UP, Michigan, and the northeastern Wisconsin, and stretching it down for western portions of Michigan here, and raining snow showers in the eastern portions of northeastern portions of New Brunswick here. Rain showers in the eastern portions of West Virginia, down for eastern portions of Kentucky, down for southwestern portions of Virginia. Rain showers off the North Carolina coast. Okay, rain showers in the north central portions of Iowa. Snow showers in the south central portions of Minnesota. Snow showers in west central and northeastern portions of Minnesota, and north central portions of Wisconsin and southwestern portions of Ontario. Rain showers in the northeastern portions of Montana and down for south central portions of Saskatchewan here. Snow showers in the western portions of Montana and down for the northern portions of Idaho, down for eastern portions of Washington State. Rain, sleet, and snow showers in western portions of Washington down for Oregon and stretching out for southwestern British Columbia down for southeastern British Columbia and eastern British Columbia down for Alberta, and some rain, sleet, and snow showers in central portions of Alberta.
Held here at the police station in the south end until he was
West Salina, Arkansas. Good evening. 46 degrees with clear skies here.
a few blocks away at the Boston Medical Center. The hit-and-run victim remains in critical condition.
Okay, let's take a look at a satellite loop here. Clouds cover much of land Canada, stretch out in the northeast and Midland States, stretch out in the Great Lakes, and stretch out in Minnesota, and then up into Ontario and up from Manitoba, and have a batch of clouds from Colorado, stretch out on western Nebraska down to Dakota, Montana, and stretching out in Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and stretching out in British Columbia down to Alberta, down to Saskatchewan here, and a batch of clouds from eastern portion of California down to central portion of Nevada here. And a batch of clouds from southern Texas and stretch out into Mexico here. Okay, let's take a look at our map situation at the 11th hour here. High pressure in Utah and Colorado, and 7 Oklahoma. Low pressure in 7 Ontario, and 7 British Columbia and 7 portions of Alberta. Cold front stretching from Oregon and up into Washington State. Station cold front from Alberta, stretching to Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, and warm front down for Manitoba. Station front from 7 of Nevada, down for Arizona, down for Mexico, down for Mexico, cold front from southern Texas and Louisiana, down from Mississippi, down to Alabama, down to central Tennessee, Kentucky, and stretching down for eastern Ohio, and warm front down for Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, and pink front down for Ontario. Here, fortified from southern Alberta, stretching down Montana, Wyoming, down for Colorado. Fortified from the northern and central coast of California, and front of East, down for 7 Ontario. We got 36 degrees out temperature right now in Boston. It's 42 in Washington, D.C., 58 in Atlanta, 75 in Miami, 71 in Brownsville, 59 in Dallas, 48 in Kansas City, 37 in Chicago, 34 in Minneapolis, 43 in Great Falls, 46 in Seattle, 66 in San Francisco, 65 in Los Angeles, 55 in Salt Lake, 52 in Denver, and 57 in Albuquerque. Let's take a look at our regional temperatures, man. In the region at 11 hour. Now it's 36 in Boston and in Beverly and down in Gloucester. 35 out in Bedford, down in Nashua, and down in Fitchburg, New Hampshire. Fitchburg, Massachusetts. 33 in Worcester. 36 in Sturbridge. 35 in Webster. 36 in Taunton, Norwood, and down in Bedford, and down in Provincetown, and down in Falmouth. 38 in Chatham and Nantucket. 39 in Martha's Vineyard. 37 in Block Island and Warwick. 38 out in Westerly. 34 out in Smithfield and in Springfield, Massachusetts. 33 out in Amherst. 35 in Greenfield. 32 in Gardner, and 32 in Pittsfield. 34 in Albany, New York, and 34 in North Adams, Massachusetts. 38 out in Bennington. 34 in Keene, New Hampshire. 33 in Concord, New Hampshire. 32 in Manchester, New Hampshire. 35 in Nashua, New Hampshire. 37 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. 35 in Windsor Locks. And in Denver, Connecticut, 37 in Knoxford and New Britain, 36 in Waterbury and New Haven, 37 in Bridgeport, 38 in New London, 41 in Montauk, 42 out in... It's slipping 43 out in New York City. Okay, let's take a look at us. HPC short-range public discussion here. Heavy snow expected to cross into New England Wednesday night. Unsettled weather will be a cold front quickly pushing from the Pacific Northwest to the upper Midwest. And another surge of cold air will move it beyond a cold front dropping into the north central U.S. on Friday. And widespread precipitation will continue to develop with a surface of low. Living out the Great Lakes and the trail of the cold front sweeping the the northeast on Wednesday night, and the Atlantic moisture getting pulled and will fuel moderate and heavy snows across the interior New England. Rain expected to find the locations closer to the coast, but freezing rain will be impossible at the higher elevations of the Catskills, Berkshire, and Green Mountains. Conditions should clear out across the northeast as the front lifts northward into Canada Thursday. However, a few light snow showers will be lingering across the region Friday. Scattered shower activity will accompany a cold front pushing quickly from the Pacific Northwest to the upper Midwest for the next few days. Temps will be low enough to support snow in several locations. Accumulations expected over the Cascades, over the Rockies, and across portions of the Northern Plains into Minnesota. A cold front dropping down from the Canada will be bringing another surge of cold air into the north central U.S. and by early Friday. And also strong winds beyond the boundary should be helped to force some upslope snows over the Northern Rockies and adjacent high plains. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast discussion for New England. High pressure will push into the Maritimes today with seasonal temperatures. A warm front will bring a period of mixed precipitation with showers at the Thursday morning. As high pressure builds it on Friday, and Alberta Clipper races across northern New England on Saturday. High pressure and seasonally cold conditions return for early next week. And near-term update, 7:30 p.m. update, no major changes on Gordon forecast. The tweak temperatures this evening and there's representation showing low-level dry air hanging tough. This dry air was the only reason there have been reports of ice pelts with temperatures in the lower 40s. The wet bulb effect is pretty strong this evening. Eventually, the low-level dry air will dissipate as a heavier precipitation arrives. Tonight, main focus of the snow mix precipitation rate potential for tonight, as models are generally in excellent agreement but trending closer to some of the higher resolution guidance to get the timing of the precipitation down to the 2M temperatures. The exact timing of when the warm air pushes into southern New England will be occurred during the overnight hours. The heaviest precipitation will begin at west of 0Z and spread eastward by 0.6Z. This is a very progressive system as guidance is indicating some dry on the short side by 12Z Thursday. Biggest question of the terminal profile when the precipitation moves fast, believed location away from the Berkshires and south of the mass pack will most likely see rain overnight. Rain accumulation will be near half an inch.
The U.S. has sent its new sub-hunter plane to help.
Between the mass pack and Route 2 has the best chance to see snow to sleet, freezing rain mixes sounded still about a 2-degree warm. Northern trend of cold with surface temperature below 32 degrees. Surface temperature try to warm over that, but believes that this will be struggled to occur across the locations across the Berkshires and the northern the mass pack. Currently the temperatures on the upper 30s to upper 40s and with 2 points of the teens, especially out west. Expect temperature wet bulb as soon as heavy precipitation moves to the region. Many of the models show that 2M temperatures would be below freezing by 0.6C. Therefore, use 2M temperatures for the later afternoon wet bulb temperatures for the overnight period to the wet bulb and the wet guidance is short. This is cool shuttle air may stick around for a bit as a pretty good snowpack. Across locations over the Route 2 also guidance ahead of the Miso Slow triple point development across the southern coastal plain overnight. This will be yielded a more northerly flow, keep these surface temperatures that are below freezing for a good portion of the night. whether the hydrogeometers will build a fully or not followed fairly. The column will, the warbear should
Withdrawn from Crimea.
and sleet freezing rain mixture looks likely across north of the Mass Pike in the 7th of New Hampshire. Fairfield decided to show whoever would reverse rate for the potential freezing rain. Location route.
Take control.
Now for Route 2 we'll see a sleet snow as the warm nose struggles to reach up that far north wall. The heaviest precipitation is occurring on the overnight. This location will most likely see a 1 to 3 inches of snowfall.
You could do for me either. It was just a case of sit and wait.
New at 11, a woman flying to Boston.
Okay. Highlights of wintry mix tonight: a light snow, sleet, and freezing rain. Western and central Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire. As we can see, a dusting and inch snow from central and western Massachusetts and stretching out to the northwestern Middlesex County around Drake and Teesburg, Memphis, southeastern New Hampshire around Nashua and Manchester. 1 to 2 inches from northern Worcester County and northeastern Hampshire County and stretching out through south central New Hampshire and 2 to 4 inches from southwestern New Hampshire and extreme northern western Massachusetts. Here we can see
Here was
1 to
30,000 feet above the Atlantic on a flight from London to Boston when it happened.
see a potential 001 quarter of an inch to the night from central and western Massachusetts, spotted spots in southern New Hampshire. And spring will arrive about 12:57 p.m. tomorrow. Temperatures will be in the 50s. This is a pick of the week.
Recognize the signs. A doctor on board the flight.
First day of spring-like temperatures here.
Mass General who kicked into stroke mode.
The whole paradigm has changed, and now we know
And-
that time is brain. Every second counts, because while the brain,
Future cats, dear.
millions of nerve cells are dying every minute.
Boston EMS rushed Linda here, the
Yeah.
clock ticking.
In 13 minutes from the time that stretcher entered Mass General, she had already gotten a CAT scan, blood work, and was getting the TPA, the clockbuster.
20 minutes later, Linda was in surgery. When she came to, a stunning reality.
He just said, move your leg, move your hand, move it. I was like, my leg, my hand, I couldn't believe it. It's a shame to say.
Okay.
I had been at home.
Right now, the rain is going to be here in eastern Massachusetts. Heavy rain possible from now till around 4 a.m. in the morning, and it'll be get out of about near 5 o'clock in the morning, but it'll still be raining in Plymouth and County and after the Cape and Downs. Some spotty rain showers around the Providence area, down south of Worcester and near Lexington, and down for west central Massachusetts. And it'll be out time for the morning commute.
The family of
Bus stop forecast.
and the new goal they're racing toward.
The stunning news tonight.
School bus forecast 7 a.m. 39 degrees of showers tomorrow morning, and 2 p.m. 54 degrees podcast, guys. It's gonna be a beautiful day in town. All right, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Goes like this. While you're sleeping overnight hours of the night, it is gonna be rainy. Low around 36 degrees, east wind about 7 to 10 miles per hour, gusts to 22 miles per hour, chance precipitation is 100%. New precipitation between a quarter and a half inches possible. Thursday, rain likely mainly before 8 a.m. Cloud skies and gradually becoming most sun skies and near 54 degrees, west wind about 7 to 14 miles per hour, chance precipitation is 60%. New precipitation maximum less than an 10 inch possible. Thursday night, podcast skies doing 31 degrees, west wind about 10 to 13 miles per hour, Friday, most sun skies and near 47 degrees. West wind about 13 to 16 miles per hour. Thursday night, most gusts doing 20 degrees, west wind about 5 to 9 miles per hour. Coming light of a midnight, winds could gust at 20 miles per hour. Saturday, chance of snow showers before 9 a.m. but then chance of rain showers, most gusts and near 52 degrees, chance of precipitation 30%. Try out, podcast skies doing 29 degrees. Sunday, most sun skies and near 44 degrees. Sunday night, podcast skies doing 21 degrees. Monday, sun skies and near 34 degrees. Monday night, most clouds doing 18 degrees. Tuesday, sun skies and near 37 degrees. Tuesday night, chance of snow showers, most skies doing 25 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. And for Wednesday, chance of rain and snow showers, most skies and near 41 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Peters, what a phrase of the night. It rains. Need 9 on tap and a splendid start to spring on tap for tomorrow. This is PJ with you. Have a good night with a good positivity. Be seen tomorrow morning. Good night.